Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel, Expensive Connoisseur World, where we dive deep into the world of coins, collectibles, and their that 1995 Fiji $1 Sakamoli coin is a bronze-plated or nickel brass circulation coin that reflects the island nation's cultural identity through both its imagery and name. The word Sakamoli itself is not just a currency denomination. It is a Fijian word derived from the phonetic adoption of the English word shilling during the colonial era, when Fiji moved from the shilling-based system to the decimal dollar system in 1969. Sakamoli became the common Fijian name for the $1 coin, blending traditional language with colonial monetary heritage. On the obverse front of the coin, one finds the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, representing Fiji's membership in the Commonwealth and its ties to the British Crown during that time. This is a reminder of how Fiji, once a British colony, continued to honor the Queen as head of state until it became a republic in 1987, though her portrait remained on coins for years after. Around her portrait, the inscription usually reads, Elizabeth to Fiji with the date 1995, symbolizing continuity of authority and legitimacy of the coinage. On the reverse side, the design focuses on elements of Fijian culture and identity. The central image typically includes a traditional woven basket of fruit, kava roots, or similar agricultural produce, symbolizing the abundance of Fiji's natural resources, the deep connection to the land, and the reliance on agriculture in traditional and modern livelihoods. The design reinforces community, sharing, and subsistence traditions that are core to Fijian life. Above this image is the denomination $1, while below it appears the word Sakamoli, which makes the coin distinctively Fijian by using local terminology. Instead of simply repeating English expressions, the coin itself is heptagonal, seven-sided, a shape that helps the visually impaired distinguish it by touch and adds to its uniqueness among Pacific currencies. The broader symbolism of this coin extends to ideas of liberty, fraternity, and equality, concepts that resonate with both Western democratic values and Pacific communal traditions. Liberty can be interpreted through Fiji's independence and sovereignty, which was achieved in 1970, while fraternity mirrors the sense of extended kinship and communal living, central to the Fijian way of life. Equality finds expression in the communal distribution of resources, where wealth and food are shared to ensure no member of the community is left behind. The imagery of agricultural produce on the coin aligns perfectly with this philosophy, highlighting sustenance and generosity as pillars of the nation. From a numismatic perspective, the 1995 Fiji Sakamoli belongs to the family of coins struck during a transitional period when Fiji was re-establishing its national identity. Post-independence yet still retained colonial symbols. The choice to keep Queen Elizabeth II's effigy while branding the denomination in Fijian shows a dual identity. One I turn toward international recognition and Commonwealth membership, the other toward asserting cultural pride and indigenous language. Such coins are valued not only for their monetary worth but also as miniature documents of history, carrying political and cultural meaning in their designs. Collectors of Pacific and Commonwealth coinage often seek these pieces because they embody a snapshot of Fiji's evolution as a nation, balancing heritage and modern governance. In essence, the 1995 Fiji $1 Sakamoli coin with Queen Elizabeth II is much more than just a unit of currency. It is a cultural bridge linking colonial legacy and indigenous identity, a celebration of natural abundance and communal values, and a political emblem of Fiji's place in the world. It reflects liberty in sovereignty, fraternity in communal sharing, and equality in the inclusive traditions of the Fijian people. Through its imagery, language, and symbolism, it tells a layered story of history, identity, and values that extends far beyond its simple monetary role. The next up top to the coin you are holding is a 1997 East Caribbean States $1 coin a piece of currency that represents both historical symbolism and regional unity. This coin belongs to the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank currency system, which serves a group of small island nations in the Caribbean that form the East Caribbean states. The obverse of this coin typically features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, showing the long-standing connection between the Commonwealth realms and the British monarchy. Her depiction on the coin symbolizes continuity, tradition, and the legacy of the constitutional monarchy that binds these island nations to a shared historical past. The legend around her portrait usually includes the words, Queen Elizabeth II, affirming her role as head of state at the time of minting. On the reverse, the design you see depicts a majestic sailing ship, often modeled after a classic galleon or a vessel, reminiscent of European exploration, which pays tribute to the maritime history of the Caribbean. Ships were the lifeline of the Caribbean throughout history, carrying explorers, settlers, goods, and culture, but also symbolizing the hardships of colonization, trade, and the transatlantic exchanges that shaped the region's destiny. The sailing ship thus represents resilience, connection, and the spirit of navigation across seas. The text reads East Caribbean States 1997 along the top, with the denomination $1 boldly inscribed below, framed by the numeral 1 on either side, making it easy to identify its value in trade and daily use. The coin is octagonal, giving it a distinct appearance compared to the usual round coinage, which helps differentiate it quickly in circulation. The denomination $1 is significant, as it reflects the regional value system of the Eastern Caribbean dollar XCD, a stable currency that is pegged to the United States dollar and widely used across several island nations, including Antigua and Barbuda, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, Anguilla, and Montserrat. The East Caribbean states coinage system embodies unity in diversity, allowing several independent states and territories to share a common currency while maintaining their unique cultural and political identities. The motto you mentioned, Liberty, Egalite, Fraternite, though French in origin and famously tied to the French Revolution, also resonates with the Caribbean spirit of freedom, equality, and brotherhood. These ideals reflect the region's struggles for independence, emancipation from colonial rule, and the quest to build societies rooted in justice and solidarity. While the phrase does not appear directly on this coin, its spirit can be metaphorically connected to the broader values that Caribbean nations embrace. The 1997 issue falls within the modern coinage era of the East Caribbean states, where coins were produced in various denominations to support daily trade. Its metal composition is typically nickel brass or a copper-nickel alloy, designed for durability and resistance to tropical climate corrosion. Collectors often value such coins for their historical ties, maritime imagery, and connection to Queen Elizabeth II's reign, which spanned decades and encompassed the transformation of many colonies into independent nations. Beyond numismatic interest, the coin holds cultural significance, as it reflects the Caribbean identity shaped by the sea, colonial encounters, and regional cooperation. Every detail from the ship to the Queen's portrait, from the octagonal shape to the unified inscription, tells a story of heritage, continuity, and collective identity. In conclusion, the 1997 East Caribbean States $1 coin is more than just a medium of exchange. It is a compact piece of history, combining monarchy, maritime tradition, regional unity, and cultural resilience. It stands as a bridge between the Caribbean's colonial past and its independent present, embodying ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity that transcend national boundaries. Collectors, historians, and citizens alike can view this coin not only as currency, but as a tangible artifact of shared heritage, reminding us of the enduring connections between nations, people, and the sea that binds them. The next up top 3, the coin you have shown is a Hong Kong $2 coin from the year 2013, which features a distinctive floral design and a unique scalloped shape. This coin represents not only a unit of currency, but also an embodiment of Hong Kong's cultural identity, its colonial heritage, and its position as a global financial hub. The scalloped edge, consisting of 12 curved indentations, immediately distinguishes it from standard circular coins and reflects a tradition in Asian coinage of using symbolic shapes for both aesthetic and practical reasons, such as tactile recognition. The obverse of this coin features the bauhinia flower, the emblem of Hong Kong, which became the official symbol after the 1997 transfer of sovereignty from Britain to China. The bauhinia blakina, often referred to as the Hong Kong orchid tree, represents harmony, unity, and resilience, qualities that resonate deeply with the city's identity as a place where East meets West, where cultures blend, and where tradition meets modernity. Around the bauhinia flower, the inscriptions in both English and Chinese characters denote Hong Kong, showcasing the bilingual and bicultural heritage of the region. The reverse side of the coin not shown in the picture, but known from standard issues, bears the denomination $2 and the year of issue. In this case 2013, the choice of English and Chinese inscriptions side by side reflects Hong Kong's historical colonial governance under the British Empire and its continued use of English as one of its official languages even after reunification with China. This coin is struck in nickel brass, giving it a durable golden hue, although years of circulation often dull its shine. The $2 coin serves as part of the Hong Kong Monetary Authority's issued currency, which remains distinct from mainland China's yuan CNY, symbolizing Hong Kong's unique economic system under the one country, two systems principle. From a numismatic perspective, this coin is significant for several reasons. First, its scalloped edge makes it easily recognizable and prevents confusion with other denominations, while also providing a tactile advantage for the visually impaired. Second, the year 2013 places it within the modern era of Hong Kong's coinage, when the design stabilized around the bauhinia motif after 1993, replacing earlier issues that bore the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II before the 1997 handover. Hong Kong coins prominently displayed the British monarch, representing colonial authority. After the handover, the bauhinia design was introduced to mark Hong Kong's autonomy and identity within China, free from the colonial symbol of the British crown. Symbolically, the bauhinia flower at the center of this coin is rich with layered meanings. It was chosen deliberately to avoid politically sensitive imagery, while still providing Hong Kong with a unique emblem. Unlike the dragon, which was historically a Chinese symbol of imperial power, or the lion, which symbolized British rule, the bauhinia is a neutral botanical emblem, exclusive to Hong Kong. First discovered near the city in the late 19th century, its 5 petals represent the 5 stars on China's national flag, linking Hong Kong to the motherland while maintaining individuality. By placing this flower at the heart of its coinage, Hong Kong asserts a narrative of cultural pride and distinctiveness, even within its complex political reality. Economically, the $2 coin has been a practical denomination in daily life, facilitating transactions in Hong Kong's bustling markets, shops, and transport systems. Despite the dominance of digital payments in recent years, coins such as this remain important for small purchases and are deeply woven into the everyday fabric of society. The coin's durability and distinctive design also make it popular among numismatists and collectors worldwide. For those who collect world coins, the Hong Kong $2 stands out not only for its scalloped shape, but also for its symbolic weight in representing a region that embodies global trade, cultural hybridity, and resilience under shifting political landscapes. Thus, the 2013 Hong Kong $2 coin is far more than a piece of metal used for transactions. It is a compact symbol of history, identity, and continuity, It reflects Hong Kong's colonial past, its post-1997 identity, and its cultural distinctiveness within a broader Chinese framework. The coin's inscriptions, scalloped edge, and Bohemia design all work together to communicate a story of balance between East and West, between tradition and modernity, and between individuality and integration. For collectors and historians, it